We've got tips and recipes for healthy living. So for fun and inspiration, come and join us in the raw food world.
Welcome everybody, this is Matt Monarch with the Raw Food World TV show. And today is February 23rd, and it is Monday. And we've got Michelle Sabathe back on the show today. And I have a bunch of questions for this woman. Thanks for joining us, Michelle.
Hi, you're welcome.
Cool. I wanted to hear a little bit about the men in your life.
That's one of my favorite topics. What do you want to hear about them?
Okay, first, we've had a lot of people questioning about Buckley's diet, and I guess the first question is he raw vegan or just raw? Like, does he eat raw meat?
Mm-mm.
Eggs?
Mm-mm.
Straight raw vegan.
Mm-hmm.
Fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds?
Yes.
Avocado?
He doesn't like it.
Really? What kind of fats does he eat?
He eats coconut oil, hemp seed oil. I feed him the hemp protein powder, which has some fat in it. He likes nuts. He really does. I'll just feed him a couple of those for snacks now and then, but those are his fats.
Cool. You were telling me that you make him kind of like a gloop of some sort. That's like his meal. It's like...
I make a gloop. What I'd really prefer is for us to be able to go to the house and for me to get all the ingredients out and put it in.
Sure.
Just because there's so many. But like I said in one of the other episodes, Ani Fio, she has a book. Do you remember what it's called?
Annie's Raw Kitchen?
Ani's Raw Kitchen. She's the one I learned that it was possible from because her dog's raw vegan. And she has some recipes in the back for bread and biscuits and different foods. So you can check out that book for an actual recipe. Mine is quite expanded from where I started with hers. So it could be a little intimidating to some people what I do feed my dog. I've had people say that if they ever got reincarnated again as a dog, they'd want to be my dog because of what I feed him. Like he is really good nutrition. But I'd love to do that.
Yeah.
At some point soon.
I mean, your dog looks extremely healthy, so I think it's a very cool thing. I think you're doing a good job there, and I look forward to coming to your house, and we'll definitely do that on a show very soon.
Okay.
So let's talk about the other man in your life. His name is Joshua Edwards, and how long you been with Joshua for?
I think on the 20th, he knows dates better than I do. On the 20th, it'll be 2 years.
2 years. I mean, when I first met Joshua, he was like this big guy with a big belly. I mean, it was crazy. And then, there was this woman, La La La, who was 100% raw. And, I don't know, I guess he decided to follow suit. And, what happened to that man?
Joshua was a football player. He was pretty jock, and so yeah, he had the big build, and he was actually, when I met him, he was slimmer than he's been his whole life. And but yeah, one of our first dates was he took me out and he needed a snack, so he took us to the Circle K, which is a gas station in town. And he got 2 of those hot dogs that are on the turntables, and he loaded them up with stuff, and then he had a big, ouncer of the Sun tea or whatever it is, and that was one of our first dates. But he's also very spiritual, Joshua is, and he noticed that the better he ate, because I would make him stuff, and he would, this tastes good. The better he ate, the better his spiritual flow was, and so he decided to go all raw.
Wow.
And since then, he's lost 80 plus pounds. And yeah, he's a lifer. He's more passionate about it than I am sometimes.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm very lucky.
Wow. I mean, if you saw his before and after, you would just be like, oh my God. I mean, this man is like really thin now and he looks amazing. So, I don't know. You think he'll let us come on the show? He'll come on the show one day?
Yeah.
Awesome.
For sure. Yeah. He loves being inspiring if he can be, so for sure.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
You wanted to talk about chia seeds a bit. It's because she thinks it's like one of the most profound foods that people, just by eating that, their health starts to improve bits. Do you want to maybe expand on it a little bit?
Jam-packed little episode here. Chia seeds, for those of you who don't know about them, I've been surprised how many people have called in and they order lots of products from the website, but they don't really know about chia seeds. So I was telling Matt I wanted to talk about it because out of all the products we carry, I get customers calling back and reordering because, especially those on conventional meds or with conventional doctors, they'll start adding chia and their doctors will be like, what are you doing? Because their blood pressure will lower, their cholesterol lower, they'll start growing hair. Blood sugar, it's really good for the blood sugar levels. It's also a filler, an appetite filler, so you tend to lose weight eating it. There's a lot of essential fatty acids, so it gets that, you know, that the brain needs fat, needs certain fats, the body needs certain fats, so you just start operating better. So, and you can dehydrate it, you can blend it in green smoothies or soups, you can soak it. There's a lot about it. I'm not an expert on chia. I try and take it. I definitely give it to my dog. Yeah, if you haven't researched it, I highly recommend it because it's the product that tends to transform people's lives when they're not doing anything else but chia. It has the potential to do that, so maybe it could do that for you too, no matter where you're at.
Awesome. Thanks, Michelle.
You're welcome.
Wow, we learned a lot today. We learned about chia seeds, Buckley, Michelle's dog, and Joshua Edwards. This is Matt Monarch with the Raw Food World TV show, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again at the Raw Food World.